Gotcha.
What's up, guys? It is the Yonko Shiroige here, coming to you today with my second theory, the time skip. The point in the story where our heroes got a break after the most influential arc so far. After Marineford, Luffy was gravely wounded, and Ace had been lost, and we had witnessed the death of an emperor. And I think there's a lot of similarities to Marineford and Whole Cake Island. We see Luffy wounded. We see a Yonko completely eviscerated, with Big Mom being incapacitated. Two of the three Sweet Commanders, well, we don't know Smoothie, what's going to happen to her yet, but two of the three Sweet Commanders definitely not feeling too good. Sparrow not in a good way. The Big Mom Pirates are in a disarray, to say the least. And I think what's going to happen is, before the most action-heavy arc of the story so far, which I believe is going to be Wano and the Kaido War, I think Oda is going to give us an info dump, and I believe this is going to be the point in the story where all these big storylines, all these big, build-ups that we've been waiting for so long, I think are going to get paid off. So I think what's going to happen after Whole Cake Island is the Straw Hats are going to take a break from the story. Luffy's going to get some time to rest. Jinbei and Carrot are going to get some time to acclimate with their new crew. And I think we are going to take a 5 to 6 month break, because today is March 24th. I think by the end of April, we will see the end of Whole Cake Island, and I think that will be the last time we see the Straw Hats until late 2018, 2019, like Oda told us at Jump Festa, saying, Wano would start late 2018 or early 2019. It coincides perfectly. But with this 6 month break, that leaves a long gap of content that, we don't have. And so I think with that gap of the Straw Hats, I think what's going to be filled there is the Reverie. That is a perfect time slot. We can see so many storylines fulfilled, and we can see, big payoffs to like the beef between Akainu and Fujitora, and we can see Cobra, the king of Alabasta, finally go and ask the question he's wanted to ask the world government for quite some time. And I believe what's going to happen at the Reverie is we are going to see things fucking explode. I think Cobra is going to get murdered. I think they're going to come for Vivi. And I think what's going to happen is the Straw Hat Grand Fleet is going to be amassed here, because, again, I don't see the Straw Hats getting through Kaido without some huge fucking buff. Like, you are putting Luffy, you are putting the Straw Hats above Yonko level. You are putting the Straw Hats above the most powerful creature in the world. Like they said, I believe it was it was either, I can't remember the chapter of the manga, but I believe it was episode 720, 730, something like that. When Kaido was introduced, the announcer said, "If it's 1-on-1, they say Kaido will win." Like, Kaido is the king of the beasts. Kaido is by far the most powerful person, beast, giant, anything, the most powerful entity we have seen in all of One Piece. And to say the Straw Hats will just up and defeat him is absurd. So instead of giving the Straw Hats arbitrary power-ups and giving Luffy, fucking Gear 4th Snake Man 2, the Snake Manning, I think they're just going to need numbers. They are going to need numbers, and they are going to need powerful fucking numbers. And I think the only way to get that is, sure, Trafalgar Law will come in, but I mean, Trafalgar Law had a hard time with fucking Dofi. So, I mean, what do you think's going to happen with fucking Kaido? You could have the other supernovas come in. We got Kid, Basil, Hawkins. We have that whole thing playing out. But even then, I don't see the collective of the supernovas getting the kill on Kaido. Kaido it's fucking Kaido, dude. And not only do you have Kaido to worry about, you also have, his fucking calamities and his whole fucking crew of devil fruit users. Well, artificial devil fruit users, quote unquote, but semantics aside, fucking, he's going to be a monster to fucking drop. So, what I think is going to happen at the Reverie, while the Straw Hats are recovering, I think a lot of things play out here. I think Cobra gets murdered for asking the questions about the poneglyphs, for asking questions like, was it Clover? Yeah, Clover was the name, like Clover did. He's going to get murdered for that. I think there's going to be some government defect. Like, something's going to happen. I think Fuji and Akainu are going to have some beef that tears the rift between them because, Akainu is, I feel like he's okay with keeping those powers in check, but Fujitora is a very honorable person, more so than Akainu. One of my favorite quotes in the show is on Dressrosa, where Fujitora and Akainu are arguing, and Akainu is mad that Fujitora bent the knee to the people of Dressrosa and apologized for Dofi's, fucking atrocities. And Fujitora says, if our credibility has been compromised by the admission of a single mistake, then it never existed in the first place. And that's a very powerful quote because, if you are so honorable, if you are so credible, then why do you need to keep secrets? Someone who's honorable, someone who has those good character traits shouldn't do that. They shouldn't have those secrets. And I think that is going to drive the wedge in their already strained relationship. Fujitora is going to come in, he's going to say it like it is, the fucking Chichibukai have been fucking misused, they've been abused. Look at Crocodile, look at Doflamingo. But ultimately, I think the world government is going to come down after they kill Cobra, and I think they are going to come down on all Straw Hat allied countries and people, and because they're going to realize what Luffy's fucking doing to them. They're tearing the world apart, and they are going to silence all fucking dissent, and they are going to force the Grand Fleet to come together and to work to fucking defeating Kaido, and it is going to change the whole outlook on the world. I know the government has toys in the warlord system, fucking Bartholomew Kuma and all that. I read a theory on Oro Jackson about Edward Weevil, being the fucked up version of a Whitebeard pacifista. Um, but disregarding that, just Kuma alone is a world government pawn, and I don't think they need the warlord system just to keep Kuma around. So Fujitora has a very valid case. And then also, with all these world leaders leaving, a lot of them are allied with the Straw Hats. We have Dressrosa, Fishman Island, fucking Alabasta, just to name a few of these fucking allied powers. And all of these powers are going to be away from their countries. The people who aren't allied with the Straw Hats are going to be away from their countries. These people don't have leaders. The government doesn't have people to retain the countries there. Who says Dragon does not make his play right here? Dragon takes control of all the Straw Hat, non-Straw Hat related islands, and forces the people who can to go and fight for the Straw Hats, fight for the Straw Hat Grand Fleet, because the Straw Hats are going to need to call in all of their favors. There is no way they get out of Wano. They kill Kaido, kill his crew, and destroy the fucking shogunate, putting Momonosuke and his clan back on in power in Wano without calling in a lot of people. I don't think the fucking the worst generation's gonna roll in and fuck him up. You know, if Kaido does have like some devil fruit and Blackbeard comes in and sucks it up to have the third head of the beast, I think that's gonna be a really cheap ending to fucking Wano, and it's gonna be the second time a Yonko has died and had his power jacked by Blackbeard. I just think that's a real weak way to cap off Wano. I think Wano is going to be a brute force arc. This is the arc that fucking Oda said was going to make Marineford look like a filler arc. So I think in order for that to happen, they got to blow Reverie to fucking smithereens, dude. They got to knock Reverie out of the park, have a lot of shit going down for Reverie, so that it leads into Wano being the beginning of the story. Like, this is going to be the beginning of the real fucking meat of One Piece. And I cannot begin to explain how elated I am, how excited I am to see that. Because once this story pops off and it's, the build-up's done. We've been building up shit. Oda's been crafting this fucking excellent fucking story for more than 20 years, man. I think this is going to be where the bottle pops. And it's going to start so much shit. That's it for this one, y'all. What do you guys think's gonna happen at the Reverie? Do you think the Reverie's gonna happen right after Whole Cake Island? Do you think the Straw Hats are gonna take a break from the story to rest up and do what they gotta do after Whole Cake? What do you guys think's gonna happen next? Because Reverie and Wano are coming up real fucking soon, ladies and gents. So let me know what you thought of my theory in the comments down below. Tell me if it was shit. Tell me if it was good. I don't care. Let me know. Thank you for watching, everybody, and Yonko out.